Hey guys, it's Crystal and here we are for number 2 for our January journal. Now you let it sit overnight and you're going to wake up and remember this should still be out but I didn't do it. And you're going to start opening your pages. As you open them, you're going to find some of them are stuck together. You're going to undo them. You just pull them a little bit. Most of it's going to be dry. You're going to see clearness. So you're going to go through it. You want to open your pages, guys. Pull where you can. If not, then you're going to have a small page. No biggie. They're all going to sit differently. See, this is dry. But as I get into the middle of it, I got dog hair everywhere. Like, see right here? It looks like there's no glue, but this is glued on there big time. Come on, shark. Dog hair, dog hair, dog hair. As you can see, I've already went through and I pulled. I tore a little bit. It just gives it character, guys. No biggie. Now that one is kinda, these are, see how that one just came right out. So what you're going to do, now is the time to go through with your glue. If you have any that are straight up coming out. The first time I did it, I did not have any that did completely, like this one is. And I'm okay with it. See how it's stuck? That's alright. So I'm going to actually take and put a little glue. Maybe if I can get the hole open. And I'm just going to, I really am going to. That's just what I'm doing. You can put it, lay it down. Put it in there. Just like that. Okay. Well, this one needs to be in there. I didn't use anything quite this bulky when my first journal, so I'm probably going to end up actually just tipping this in when it's all said and done. So I'm going to put that one right there. Okay. So now's the time to go through. Make sure your stuff's undone as best as you can. Pull those pages together. Add a little more glue if you need it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, guys, this is not what it's about. We're going to be going through. I already did the rest, so I'm going to leave that sitting up here. Try to put that up. There we go. I'm going to sit that. Because afterwards, I would go ahead and glue in, while you're doing this part, glue in these. If you didn't do it when you first did it, if that makes any sense. Now's the time you're going to want to add it on. Make sure you get it all over. And just put it on. This one might be a little bit harder to, there we go. I'm going to actually set it on its side to dry that. Alright, so if your pages are not, you got the gaps, you've got, if they're not completely falling out and they're just gappy, what we're going to be going through the next stage is, see how you're going to add like some tapes. We're going to add, the next step is to add more layers, okay? The ones that have a big gap, put a little piece of masking tape or a piece of canvas or a piece of whatever it is you're wanting to use. I would recommend do some, see how I did that? Not fun? It adds more, and that's just masking tape, guys. Highly, there's a piece of the canvas, so it's going to shred and get yummy and gooey. This is my first one, so I'm showing you what you're going to do next, okay? So don't get too set on, unless the pages completely pull out like that one did, I would not bother putting more glue on. That's just me. I'm going to have a problem with this sticking. I'm going to have to add more glue. So I'm going to add a little more glue. We're going to let this dry a little bit longer until the insides are dry before we move on. Okay? Alright guys, it is dry, right? Don't touch unless it's dry, okay? We're gonna move on. Now I have the extra here, so I need to cut the extra off. As always, you don't have to. Remember guys, if it's something that you doesn't bother you, then leave it. Here's what you need to be thinking about. Do you want to is this going to be your cover? Because you can stop it here. You can attach another piece of fabric here for a tie. You can stop it here. I wish I would have thought with this one, because I really liked the look of it. So that would have been it. Up to you. But if you're wanting to attach let me get here. A cover. This is what we're going to be doing now. As I trim up these little pieces of, I'm not worried about it being, you know me, we're not about perfect here, we're about having fun, especially with this one we're about, we're just going to make some yummy messes. And see, look, see, it's flexible and it's clear. It's really strong together. So I'm excited. Yeah, this one's turning out pretty good, actually. I'm just gonna rip it. I want the messy weirdness, so I'm okay with that. All right. So, before we get to the cover, though, we are going to, oh no, we can go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's do it. I did mine differently, but I think this will be quicker for you guys. Decide what you're going to use for your cover. Are you going to use the cardstock, a book, a cover from a book? Are you going to make cereal boxes? As you see on mine, I use just a cardboard, and this is not even near close to being done, but that's where I stopped because I had the idea of doing one with you guys. So decide what you want to pick. Okay, this time I'm using a piece of what is it called, the flour sacks. You can actually get these at Walmart in the craft department, and they're flour sacks. So you have this wonderful white fabric that you can do a lot on. You can paint on it. I sewn on it. I made a mess with this, and that's what I like. This is going to be my cover. So I'm going with a soft cover this time instead of a hard. And yes, it is quite a bit bigger than the actual journal. I'm happy with that because I want it to overlap, because this is going to have things sticking out, and Alright, so decide your cover. I'm doing soft this time. Let me put this out of the way. And all that this is, I'll tell you that in a minute. Now, you're going to decide on your, what you're going to use to attach your insert journal part to your cover, okay? On the first one that I did, I used, this is canvas. You can see that's this part. And I took canvas and did this, okay? Now this one I'm going to be doing differently because, see, this is going on top. This is all closed, but I still need a piece of fabric, or canvas is what I would suggest using. I'm out of canvas, which is what I use that one for. So I'm going to be using just some muslin stuff. So, how far do you want to go? On mine, over the top, I just went to there. I would go at least not half. What is it? Half's fourth. So, okay. Any less, your chance of this falling off. I went the bare minimum on mine, but you could come way out if you wanted to. That's one of those up to you things. But as you can see, this is, if I can find my ruler that I've lost again. Every time I sit down with you guys lately, I cannot find anything that I'm working on. So this is about a little over 4.5. Yeah, a little over 4.5. And the part I actually put that on was about almost 1.5 inches. So, okay, now you're thinking, well, you're not doing it that way, so how am I going to attach it? I still need a piece of spine for the spine, okay? And that's what I'm attaching now. So, cut your piece out. Decide how far. Okay. I'm going to actually go pretty big piece with this since I am doing it on the inside. I'm going to be gluing it differently. Just to make sure that it hopefully stays well. There's that. I think we're just going to go right to here. I don't mind if it's perfect or not perfect. We're going to go down a little bit. You guys know I don't do a lot of measuring. I just kind of eyeball it and go from there. The wonderful thing about this is it will fray like it will, and it'll look really cool. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to be putting this. We need to glue your spine. If you're using hard covers, this is where you're going to put right here. You're going to have both your covers on there, just like this, like we did on the previous. Use your glue and glue it up. On this part, I'm actually going to be using the Eileen's fabric glue for this part. You can use the other. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. I think I used it on here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use the other since that's what we all have for the stuff you use for the book. Okay, so you're probably going, well, what are you going to be doing since, okay, this is the, we need to get my cover. Okay. If you're doing a soft cover, this is how you're going to do it. I'm making sure I'll get it the way I want it. Going on like that. Works for me. Okay. So, you're going to want to go right in the middle. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to glue this on there. You're going to attach that to that. Now you're probably going, well, why not just glue? Why don't we just glue that? My thought is it likes to, when you fold it up, see it moves. So in your sewing books, you want to leave that gap. If I put it onto this right here, it's gonna bunch up really bad, and I'm not gonna get to all of my pages. Awesome, buddy! Give me 5. That's fantastic. That is a gorgeous arrow too. So we're gonna glue this to here and let that dry, and then we'll glue this part, these two sides, to the cover. I hope I'm making that understanding, but let's get this glued on. And I'm going to actually put it right on here. I'm putting a lot on here, guys, because I want this to be on there really well. I'm just going to take my... Alright, so spine's dry. Next, I'm going to be adding La 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 la. Here we go. Yeah, I keep grabbing it different ways, so I like that way. Okay. So, what you're gonna do is, I'm just laying it down here to show you, maybe. You're gonna lay it like this, and you're gonna glue these pieces down to your cover. Not the spine, but the pieces. So then when I do that, it won't be so bulky, okay? Alright. This is where you need, I made it really big because this is kind of flimsy, just to give it a little extra. Now this time I am going to, I'll stick with this because I am enjoying it. It's quick drying if you don't have to goop it up a lot. Alright. Hope I got it. So none of those one-handed things that, let me see if I can, there we go, that's better. I hope you guys are getting this, can see. Why is that not? Whatever. Alright, so I'm actually putting it on my material. That's all I'm doing, putting it on the material. Don't get it on your spine, because that's not where you want your glue. Okay. And just set it down. And then attach it. Just like that. And I'm going to move this one over here. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Try to get it really good. I think I'm going to have to get some more glue on this one. Yeah. Not quite. I'm not nice to my journals. I'm pretty rough on handling them, so I want to make sure this is going to stick and not come off and have to redo it. It won't be harder to fix that type of thing, which is kind of nice with these types of journals. Just like that, and then let it, I'm just going to put a couple things on there, maybe. What, baby?
I make it tiny hot.
And there we go. Now you gotta let that dry, guys.
Tiny, smarter hot.
Alright, guys. It is dry. There goes my clock. Alright. It still feels like a wetness to it, so I think it's still got, not all the way dry, but it's pretty close. Close enough for us to continue on. So there we go. That is my cover. I love it. This is so yummy. I'm just yum. Okay. So what's the next part? Okay. And if you see when I when I go to open this, see how it opens? It's not stuck to that, so you get more movement in being able to open up your journals instead of, you know how it gets like where you can't open it, and yeah. Okay. So covers are on, whether it be a soft one like I did that way, or if you used a hard one and you did it this way. You can do it this way, with a hard one if you wanted to. And I probably will, my plan is to put some tape there just to reinforce it. But this side is pretty darn stuck. So, are we ready for the next stage? Yay! Alright, so if you did this, you probably have lots of scraps, either pieces of material you cut to make your size or not. What we're going to do is, this is the first page, is if you go through and you start to notice, like, see right here, I can see that, it doesn't bother me, but to make it look cooler, to trash it up a little bit, I'm going to actually take some of the material that I've been using, which I don't know where it is right now because it's magically disappeared on me. Here it is. There's a little bit of it. I didn't have a lot on this one, so I'm going to be using canvas and masking tape. Some of muslin, whatever you call it. And you're gonna, put them down. I don't like this big ditch. It's in there. I'm not worried about it coming undone, but I think it'll look cooler with, oh my goodness, with some added detail in there. I didn't do a lot in here, because I figured I'd do more of it as I go. Like right here, it was a pretty good size. You can see right here. I wanted to fill it in, make it look, just look a certain way. And if you have pages that are literally loose, like I did, like this one was a little loose, so I actually used tape for a extra holding, and that's all it is. I'm going to go ahead and stick with this glue because why not? It only takes a little longer when you use the thicker, you put it on really thick. You don't put it on really thick, it dries super quick, so I like that. I'm going to put it right there, just as a, well, something on that page. You can put, you don't have to put, I'm going to put some wax paper between these because it's glue. Find one that one's nice and tight. I'm going to leave that one there. Now this one, again, put it down a little bit more. See how it is? I love that. And then we got this yummy ooey goodness. So let's put some, I'm going to put some tape actually. And I'm not going to do anything in particular. Just use pretty. I mean, you can use pretty washi tape. It's whatever suits you guys. What look you're looking for is what you want. Oh, I wanted her the right. Did I put this in upside down? I think I did. I think I put it on wrong. Dang it. Yes, I wanted it to be like that, I think. I don't know. Let's keep going. Doesn't matter, right? That looks fine to me. I think it needs a little something. A little something. Ooh, that'll look cool. How about there? Yeah? Or should we put... No. This needs help. This needs lots of help. I'm actually going to put a piece of... Let me find my other stuff here. Got some canvas, not a lot there. This is like that. So I can... There we go. That looked cool. I like that. So you're just reinforcing what pages you want to be reinforced, or your however you want to do it. And you know, that's why I picked this journal for us for the first of the year, because it really is a why not, in my opinion, journal. Why not do it? You know, why not? Is it gonna look beautiful? No. Is it gonna look cool? Heck yeah, it is. Put that down like that. See, these are stuck together. This one I actually got a better, in my opinion, binding than I did on my first. So, like I said, some of these are looser, but I used my technique on how to do it, so I really am happy with how it turned out. I don't care for this right here. This is like a nylon, and you tape this in. Really not wanting that. No, I know what I want. I just gotta cut some off. I'm gonna go with some of the stuff on the front, the towel. Oh my goodness. The dish rag towel, paper, flour towel material. And we're gonna put it right down there. I'm gonna get rid of that edging. And tear and rip and all that yummy goodness, because it gives that ratty-tatty cool feeling. It really does, especially with this one. It's really gotten a little bit everywhere. I'm okay with that being, it'll wave out. I know it's kind of big, but I'm okay with that. I like it. Okay, cool. This one we're gonna do a little bit different. Now remember, if you guys are liking this, to hit the like button and share my video, because we are going to be doing lots of different journals this year, making different journals. So if you know somebody that likes those type of videos, make sure you share it. Let them know that we are going to be doing some really cool things. This needs something. What are we doing, guys? There we go. And no, we don't want that. But I will take, I have these pieces from my little area, freebies, pieces that we got with the freebie stuff, video, samples and things. So we're gonna use that. Why not, right? I'm just using the credit as glue. There we go. The thing with these, you can't really I haven't found much luck using a dryer on these, the heat tool or heat dryer, whatever. I've tried and just haven't had a lot of positive things with it. So I love this. This is yummy. I'm good with that. I like seeing the kind of icky mess there, but see how that's coming off a little. So that we are gonna go ahead and grab some tape here. And then making it like haphazardly, because I like it have that look, you know. And we're not doing anything perfect. We're just something that looks like it's went through heck and back, and that's what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So go through, add your little details with your tape or with fabric or whatever is floats your boat. Start it, try it, do it. So there we go. Or if you want, you can do it as you go. I would recommend doing kind of a first go through just to make sure we have what we need. For any really loose pieces, see, this is really not going to work there. So we're going to need to glue that on there. I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to keep the white going there. Or should we bring in some color? What do you think? I'm going to go with the white on this one. This one's going to suck to do. And I would recommend gluing the ones that you can glue. You can even, put glue on your tape if you think that for that little bit of extra hold, it's an option for you too. There we go. I'm going to get right in there. We're going to have to pull that up and put plastic. Maybe. Do I have one? No, I don't. I'm just going to put that. This is the plastic wrap. Let's do that. Okay. So, go through your whole journal and make sure. Yeah, that is. I like it, but it's crumb. Yeah, that one's gonna need tape. Darn it, I really like that too. Damn it. I actually have a piece of somewhere battered. I have some foot stuff. That's what we're gonna do on this one. Because that one really is not sticking really good at all. So, and I'm okay making it rough or hazardly. Let's see. There we go. We are done. There we go. Remember, you're gonna probably gesso these or add literally collage on top of all of them. What you do with your art journal is up to you. I will be working on this on and off here and there, so you'll get to see the things I have worked on. That's really stuck, but I don't care for the look of it. So I do want to put something there, but I'm not going to do it today. That's already been done. This needs some love and attention. Yeah. Okay, we got that side done. Yeah, why don't you do the same thing? What did we use on that side? Oh, we used some of this. Huh. Like that. What do I want to do, guys? And we can do a strip up paper too. Let's do that for there. Fold it in half. I'll put that right there. That'll be perfect. Cool. Now, I am hoping to add some stitching to the sides because I didn't get to do before I started, so I will be adding more of that to the journal as I go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Maybe this one we're gonna leave sitting up. I think we're gonna put that one up there. Works for me. Sorry guys, I got all quiet on you. Concentrating. Ooh, I don't want it to be that far up. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, so go through and do that. And that is all she wrote besides a closure. For getting this started. Like I said, I'm going to keep continuing. We're going to add this journal. I'm going to work in. This is the first one I made. It's just like this. It's just my first one. I'm going to be working in this one. And my goal on this is more of a textile, fabric, those type of adding those type of things to this journal. So mine is every page I have to add something non-paper. So whether it's muslin, whether it's this weird stuff, whether it's string, or whether it's this little piece of, so non-paper item I have to add to every page. I did do a one page in this yesterday. I got these in a Happy Mail, and they're fabric-y, and I thought flowers, and I had to, so. And I actually put it on the back of the page in this one, and I said I didn't know if I was going to do many of those, so yay! Now, for a closure, I kind of wait, me personally, I'm not going to put a closure on this right away. That's just, I don't travel with my journal, so I don't need a closure. Closure-wise, you can do anything, guys. From adding a button and putting a piece of material to go around it, or gluing in a one on here for the spine, like this, and using it like this, and tying it. World's your oyster, guys. This is what is going to be fun. I give you the basis of the journal, and you guys make it your own. And please share in the group. I want to see what you guys come up with. Now, you guys seen my cover here. I don't know if I have not set this, so until I know I'm done with it, I won't. I may end up adding a face to it. I may end up adding anything and everything. So I will be adding to it. I kind of one that I go until I feel like I'm done, and then for covers wise, I wait. So there you go. That is the end of part 2. That is your journal, the glue-in journal is what I'm calling it, glue-in journal. I hope you guys will fall in love with the journal you made as much as I have fallen in love with mine, enough to make another one. So this one I'm not done with. I'm going to do some more to the cover, the front, like I said, I'm a process journaler, art journaler. I don't like sit down and finish one out from cover to start. My covers tend to work as I play with them. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know in the down bar or in the group. You can message me or put them in the comments. If I can't answer them, somebody in our wonderful group, I bet will. All right, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to be arting in this all month long, at least for me. And then that's our January prop for the Art It Out group, guys. I'm just happy. The way this one, when I first started putting this one together, I was like, I was actually thinking about putting it on and selling it for like $15. Because I was like, I don't need two of them. Well, this one I did totally different. I added totally different innards to it, and I made it bigger. So I've decided I'm gonna keep this one, at least right now. Who knows? Might change, and we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, let those dry really well, and I'm gonna start playing in them. All right, guys, happiness to you. Go make a mess, and thanks for making journals with me. Bye, guys.